Hello and welcome to another level with me, Lumpy Gravy, and we're back once again playing some Banished. I'm on part 3 and I'm just having a little look round and it looks like our storehouse is 97% full, so I definitely need to get another storehouse on the go. Just got them clearing some space here. We've got plenty of materials. I'd like to start building some stone houses, and we definitely need to get a town hall on the go. So I think I'm just going to let them clear some of the stuff here. I haven't got anybody to spare really. I've dropped one of the crop fields now. Now it's winter time. I'm probably actually going to have to put... Where's my storage? Amount of stored logs, stored fuel. I better get on the fuel. So let's assign... Oh, is somebody already on it? What's the problem? Okay, so the sawmill and the lumberer count as the same thing. So storehouses then. Let's see if I can get something done about that. Medieval barns and storage. We've got something that looks kind of brick-like. They're just getting smaller. These are more for farms. Root cellar. Oh, have a root cellar. But maybe that can only store vegetables, so I really just need a storage barn. Don't need anything specialised at the moment. Okay. I guess we can put it here. And I might queue up a couple of stone houses. Now, stone houses are more efficient than the wooden ones. They burn less fuel. It's a bit small. There's a few things I'd like to do, but I just don't have the resources yet. We need bricks, lumber. Let's go for the classic stone house. Let me think. Yeah. I'm stick in a couple of stone houses here. And I think I may as well queue up the town hall, which needs 105 lumber. And now we got our sawmill, that's on its way. Okay, so we've got plenty of food up here. I may just take the fishermen off for the time being. Gives us one more labourer. I don't want to take the farms off. Hunters, I've got one of them. Gatherer, I think with the farms all on the go, I'll drop a gatherer as well. And there's still plenty of trees and stuff around us, so let's let go of the forester as well. think the sooner I can get a town hall built, the better, really. Then there is a chance that nomads come in, but number of children 8, 7 of them at school. Yeah, so I think I'm just going to let them build this stuff, and we'll come back. I'll get some of this stuff cleared away. If I'm short of any of the resources, I'll just gather them. I think there's plenty of stone and wood and things around here, and iron that I need to gather. And just double check, yeah, so the lumber. Well, he's on the lumber, stone and log. So we've got everything we need there to get started with our town hall. Yeah, so we'll be right back. Okay, so we're back, and we've now got our storage barn built. It's taken a little while. We're now into spring of year 5. I also have a stone house ready there, and as for our town hall, the lumber's coming slowly. The one thing we're short of at the moment is really stone, so I'm getting them to harvest as much as I can nearby. We're definitely going to have to think about mining, but I like to get the town hall quite early. Now, I have come across something really cool, which I think I want to add on in amongst housing, is these boarding houses, but it's the where was it? The new medieval town lodge, and I thought this looked pretty cool. I think that looks quite cool, this hostel here. So I'm thinking this might be good for the outside of our town, or somewhere close to the town hall. So I'm just going to add a road on. I'm going to get this queued up as well. I think for the time being, let me think, we've got a town hall here. I think perhaps we should have a market round here, so we'll continue the road going down there. I think, where was that hostel? That'll help us if people haven't got a place to live. And having a hostel's temporary accommodation is generally a good. It's definitely a good thing to have. So, and you can build on top of them. Look, so this is a second story. So I think definitely want to experiment with that. Let's go for the. Just got to get the base done first. Now. I'm thinking I'm going to want to make the roads 2 bricks long, which will make sense when I do it. But yeah, I want to lay 2 sets along to make them a little bit wider. So very much low on stone, that's what's holding us back. And I think I've got this all set to be gathered. Let's collect some more. Any stone that's near our reach that we can get, may as well have. This all needs to be got, really. Okay. So we've got another stone house has gone up now. We've got 16 adults, 4 students, 10 children. So our population's growing. Into early summer. I'm going to let the crops, these 2 crops off. I am going to put the gatherer back on. I'll leave the forester for now. We've got plenty of tools, 322 tools. And clothing. Yeah, if we can get somebody on that. Help us get through the winter. At the moment we've got no medicines. I think I'll put a fisherman back on as well. We are going to need to think about some way of healing. We don't want some sort of disease to come into the town, wipe us all out. We've got no way to heal it, so we're definitely going to have to start thinking about that as well. But how are we doing with our town hall? Waiting on the lumber. What's going on here? He needs wood. Are we out of wood? There is some logs there. I'm going to assign somebody to gather some trees, certainly from around this area as well. So, eventually, now, looking here, I can see I've got my crop fields sort of wonky, but eventually, I think I actually want my farms more over here anyway, so eventually I'm probably going to get I'm going to keep the orchard there, but probably have my farming area much more down here eventually. And mining. Now, I'm thinking this may be a good area here. We're definitely going to need to get some quarries on the go, so I think I might stick them at the back here out of the way. So we're going to need to do our first sort of market town, and I'm going to do it in this area. This is going to be the first area it goes through. And I'm thinking more later into the play, I'm going to probably do some sort of city here that then sprawls out into the lake. And I'm thinking more like the Hobbit, of the lake town in the Hobbit. See what I can do, see how much I can build out here, and see if I can make that look interesting. Got lots of ideas for this. I really like this map. So yep, we know this reserve of stone is low. Have they harvested all that stone now? Okay. Let's just keep on harvesting what we can. So we've run out of... Do we have any hide? Let's have a look. Yes, we got some leather there, so we can also make some leather clothing. I did leave the hunter on because although it's not as effective at gathering as the gatherer's hut, it does get you, in the early game, it does get you a bit more variety. So it's got feathers, leather, bone meal. Can't remember what I'm going to use that for, but I'm sure we'll find out. Used for something. So yeah. So far this storage house has not been used yet, but it needs lumber. It needs logs. Lumber log. So for the time being, there's not much I can do. I'm just going to have to hang back. we have got 5 more students ready to step in, but we're getting some older people now, so we're going to have to think about graveyards and some of our original settlers. I mean, we're into our 5th year, so it's not massively, but we've got to get all the basics in first, really. This town hall's going to help us quite a bit. Then we're going to be able to look at some more data, and that's going to help us know what we've got in stock, what we need to do. So this guy can produce some more lumber. Yeah, some logs. Priority is stone. Possibly sooner than later. Maybe an idea to think about the quarry now. I may have workers spare that be able to shove in at least the stone quarry. So let's have a look. Well, actually, let's just hang back for a little bit. Let's just hang back. I've still got them gathering stone round here, so I still have some stone on the doorstep, as it was, that we got to get rid of, so we're okay. Let's stop you using the logs for a moment. Well, actually, no, you can keep on producing. We're going to need the wood. Well, it's going up 74 of 105. Our medieval hostel may even go up before it. In fact, it will. So it's not going to be far off. I'm going to leave it just to complete, and we'll be back when this is all put back together. And we're back. Just coming to the end of year 5, and looks like we finally got all the bits we needed to get this town hall finished off. We've also got our medieval hostel there, which I think looks pretty cool. Now, I've been having a look through here, and I've found a mine, a tunnel mine, which I think looks pretty cool. But the good thing about this one is it looks like it can get stone, coal and iron. So I think this is going to go pretty well down here. If I can switch it in here. Might have to flatten the train. Oh no, does it go? Okay, and we're back, and I finally got it in there. It's probably not in there straight. We'll see when it's built, but I think the entrance might be covered up by there. But that was the best I could get it in. So a road Let's just build a dirt road. Dirt road up to there, I guess. Okay, so our town hall is almost there. A couple of stone houses started. We definitely need more stone, so we're going to have to get that mine up and running. We're okay for food. We're okay for everything, really. Our reserve of logs is low. Well, we do need to get rid of all this stuff, so let's just get them gathering. So there's plenty of good things to pick up there. It's almost there. Okay, our town hall is done. Now this is great. So now we can we have a good overview of everything we've got, whose production, what we have. We can set lots of limits on things. So, and it shows us graphs. We can allow nomads. And we haven't set up any trades yet, but that's the beginning, and that's going to come in really useful. So now we've got that done. How's our somewhere around here? The tunnel mine hasn't actually taken a great deal of resources to get this done, logs and stones. So I think it might be cheaper than some of the other mines by a little bit. So next, definitely want to be thinking about doing a market. What are we doing for food? Plenty of food. This year we may even get figs. So I think, let's have a look, at markets. I want to be looking for a market. Mini market, tiny market, a rural one. So look at that. Looks cool. Central. Oh, even cooler. Travelling wagons. Farmers market. Well, I think we're going to go for the the central market. I want to do something big. Like I said, I wanted to do a bit of a gap, so I had doubled up on the roads here. So, yeah, I think that's going to be a good place to put that. And I'm also going to get some more stone houses. Just a couple more. Just coming along here. So we've got plenty of buildings queued up now. Okay, so we're back and our mine's ready, and we'll just go over and check that. I've just assigned some people to work it, and here we go. It would seem we can do iron and coal and stone all at the same time. I've just chucked 5 people on it. I'm going to set a limit for the coal and iron because it's the stone that I really need at the moment. Now I'm going to have to build, probably it's going to help to build some more houses down this way anyway, but for the time being they're just going to have to be a little bit inefficient and walk their way. I've got other things that need to be done. And here we go. I'm just extending the road a little bit here, making it a bit fatter, making it look a little bit more like a town on the inside. I haven't got brick yet, so I might start doing some patterns or something when I do. But yeah, just to break up the single road types, just make some of them a little bit thicker as they would be. And we've got our figs. Looks like we're going to get a harvest of figs this year. Don't know if they've started. We've got somebody picking them up. Enable farmers to take harvest to storage. Oh yeah, you're just harvesting them. Maybe they're not going to be ready this year. 92% yield. Well, I'll keep an eye on them. We'll see what happens. So we queued a few more stone houses up here. It's the stone that we're waiting for. Now we just need the builders and we will get our market up and running. This is great. This is going to allow anybody who lives in the area or any of the resources they need, they can just come to the market instead of having to go all the way to the storehouse. And this is going to have quite a wide effect. It should, well, it's in the grab catchment area of most of our housing. So it's going to be a great addition. Nobody at our first floor hostel. I'm thinking about opening the door up to nomads, but I want to wait until we have at least some sort of doctor or something, because they could bring an illness with them, and if we can get that up and running first, that makes things a little bit better. I'm going to need that going first anyway, because we've got miners as well going on here. Let's see what they're looking at. They found ginger and stone. It's a strange thing to be mining, but okay. Like I say, it's a long walk for these guys, so... I maybe an idea. I was going to say to build a storage area here for the stone. Yeah, I'll tell you what we'll do. We're going to stick... So, what are the tiny shacks like? Yeah, let's have a couple of tiny miner shacks up this way. Why not? It's 3 miner shacks. That'll help with some of the housing up there. And I think we'll have a storage as well. Just saying that most of what I need is going to have to come down here anyway, so I don't think that'll help. So leave it as it is. Here we go. Our market's going up. Starting to come along, starting to look like a proper town now. So we're going to need church, graveyard, medical supplies, a way to trade. There's still so much to do. But we've done quite well there. I came back, so another, what was it, year 4 I came back. So we've done a couple more years, couple more seasons, we're into autumn. Just check this fig field. So, yeah, look, there they are. Fantastic. We can check our inventory, our overview here of in our inventory. So this is really handy, especially as we got separate storage units. Now we can just keep a... Now I can actually see what it is that we have got all together. And yeah, we haven't got any feathers. How are we doing for the leather? 21 leather. If we've got 21 leather, wise. Let's get a tailor on it. So that's a really big help that you can get an overview of what you're doing. What's your problem? Is it fuel limit? No. Yes, it is. It's fuel limit. And what's wrong with you? You're just waiting for inventory. It will help, I think, the sawmill as well, because there'll be logs at the market, so they'll only have to come here. As we can see, I think if I click on it, we need to assign somebody to the market. We've got a worker. Top. Leaves us only with a couple of labourers, but... And there we go. Our market is up and running. There's already some logs there. This is gonna help us out a lot. It's gonna help. Everybody's gonna be able to grab all the bits a lot easier. Have another check. Brilliant. Plenty of figs. I'm going to get rid of a builder, use another labourer. It's the miner. I think I might have to drop a miner. Let's go down 1 miner to 4. You're gonna have to, even though you've harvested them all, we're gonna need people to pick them up. So how's this been doing as well, our mine? 6 stone, couple of irons, 4 coal. It's going to bring a little bit in for us, it's going to trickle in for us from there. More houses coming, and more things to clear. But on that note, I think we'll leave it there. I think we made quite a lot of progress there for this episode. Built the town hall, market, started using more efficient stone buildings. We've even got somewhere ready to go that we can extend on if we get some nomads, if we decide to take nomads in. So yeah, in fact, actually, yeah, if you want, comment down below if you think I should or shouldn't take any nomads, because I'm not so sure. I think it will help. We always need more numbers, we always need more people, but at the same time we're not doing too bad without them. It's just something bad could happen, we could get sick, could have a bad winter, and then we might regret not making that decision. But until next time, I'll see you in the next one.